Hey there, I'm Matt. One of the challenges English learners, regardless of their proficiency levels, encounter is that they can read and understand books, write essays and emails, understand and make long speeches, and communicate well in formal contexts. But they have a hard time making out what native speakers say in informal contexts. This is to a large extent due to the fact that native speakers use expressions you most probably weren't taught in school. It is a bit frustrating to spend years learning and practicing English and fail to understand what native speakers say on the most common occasions in life. Problem, stick around because I've got some cool informal expressions for you to expand your vocabulary. In today's lesson, you will learn 32 informal American expressions in meaningful and authentic contexts to see how they are used and to remember them as well. You will be given the meanings of these expressions in addition to practice exercises. So get your notebooks ready and let's get started. Our first set of expressions is about spending and saving money. I am going to read the dialogue. Pay attention to the words and expressions in bold and to how they are pronounced. I feel like having a ball. Let's splurge. Forget it, I'm broke. Don't worry, I pick up the tab. I'm loaded today. I'll treat you. No, we'll go Dutch. I don't like to freeload. I read again. I feel like having a ball. Let's splurge. Forget it, I'm broke. Don't worry, I'll pick up the tab. I am loaded today. I'll treat you. No, we'll go Dutch. I don't like to freeload. Can you guess what these words and expressions in bold mean? Well, let's check them out. Have a ball. Enjoy oneself. Have a good time. Splurge. Spend a lot of money for or on something. Broke. Having no money. Pick up the tab. Pay the bill. Loaded. Having lots of money. Treat. Pay for someone else. Go Dutch. Each pay for himself or herself. Freeload. Get things that others pay for. Now, let's practice. Exercise 1. You read the sentences and complete them with the correct expression or idiom from the list above. You can pause the video to do this exercise. Now, check if your answers were correct. I don't want pizza tonight. Let's go to a fancy restaurant. Let's splurge. I have so much money today. I am loaded. You're going to a party? Have a ball. I don't have any money. I'm broke. You pay for your meal. I'll pay for mine. We'll go Dutch. This dinner was good. You don't have to pay. I'll pick up the tab or I'll treat. She always eats dinner with us and never invites us to eat at her house. She always freeloads. Don't pay for that. I will. I'll treat or I'll pick up the tab. Now go to exercise 2. Rewrite the phrases in italics using the appropriate idiomatic expression. Now check if you got the right answers. They always freeload. I want a treat. We will go Dutch. Sometimes I splurge on clothes. After payday, I am always loaded. Who picked up the tab? When I go to a party, I usually have a ball. After I pay all my bills, I'm broke. The second set of expressions is about making and losing money. I'm going to read the dialogue, and again, I'd like you to pay attention to the expression in bold and listen to how they are pronounced. He was in the casino and started to make a bundle. He was really raking it in. I bet he thought he had it made. Then he started losing his shirt. With his temper, he probably hit the ceiling. Sure, the casino took him to the cleaners. Was he a good sport? Oh no, he was a sore loser. I repeat. He was in the casino and started to make a bundle. He was really raking it in. I bet he thought he had it made. Then he started losing his shirt. With his temper, he probably hit the ceiling. Sure, the casino took him to the cleaners. Was he a good sport? Oh no, he was a sore loser. Now, let's see what these idioms in bold mean. Make a bundle. Make a lot of money. Rake it in means the same thing. Make a lot of money. Have it made. Be sure of success. Have everything. Lose one's shirt. Lose all one's money. Hit the ceiling. Get angry. Take someone to the cleaners. Win all of someone's money. Cheat someone. Good sport, a person who loses well. A person who doesn't get angry when he or she loses. Sore loser is quite the opposite, and it means a person who gets angry when he or she loses. Now, let's practice. Exercise 1. Complete the sentences with the correct idiomatic expression. You can pause the video to do this exercise. Now let's see the answers to exercise 1. He has a terrific wife, lots of money, a good job, lots of friends, he has it made. He went to Las Vegas and came back without any money. He lost his shirt. When he lost the tennis match, he wouldn't shake his opponent's hand. He is a sore loser. When his son got a poor grade in school, the father hit the ceiling. When it's very hot in the summer, ice cream stores rake it in. He bought that stock at $1 a share and sold it 10 years later at $100 a share. He made a bundle. Even though he lost, he was happy for the winner because he deserved the prize. He is a good sport. He invested money in a business deal that was bad. They took him to the cleaners. Exercise 2. Rewrite the phrases in italics using the appropriate idiomatic expression. Please pause the video to do this exercise. Let's see if you got the right answers to this exercise. He has it made. Don't play with him. He is a sore loser. He is making a bundle. The owner of ski lodge rakes it in when it snows. If you bother, he'll hit the ceiling. Bob took him to the cleaners. He lost his shirt. I don't mind playing cards with him. He's a good sport. Now we come to the third set of our idioms, and again I'm going to read the dialogue and you look at the idioms in bold and how they are pronounced. Kate: at the end of the week I'm always caught short. That's because money burns a hole in your pocket. I don't feel sorry for you. How can I tighten my belt? You are going to have to do without in order to get along. I know, I'll try brown bagging it. Within a short time, I'll be in the chips again. I read again. At the end of the week, I'm always caught short. That's because money burns a hole in your pocket. I don't feel sorry for you. How can I tighten my belt? You're going to have to do without in order to get along. I know. I'll try brown bagging it. Within a short time, I'll be in the chips again. Can you guess what these expressions mean? Well, let's see what they mean. Caught short: having an insufficient supply, especially of money when needed, not having enough money. Burn a hole in one's pocket, to be spent quickly. If money burns a hole in your pocket, it is spent quickly. To feel sorry for someone, to pity someone. Tighten one's belt, to economize, spend and use less. Do without, live without something. Get along, manage. Brown bag, bring one's lunch from home. In the chips, having plenty of money. Now, let's practice. Exercise 1. Complete the sentences with the correct idiomatic expression. You can pause the video to do this exercise. Now, I'm going to read the answers to exercise 1. Sometimes I don't have enough cake when company comes over. I'm caught short. She studied so hard for that exam, but she failed it. I feel sorry for her. As soon as she gets some money, she has to spend it. Money burns a hole in her pocket. Jack lost his job. He's going to have to tighten his belt. I can't find a new car in my price range. I think I'll have to do without one. He has a large family to support. It's not easy to get along on his salary. He went to work on the holiday, but all the restaurants were closed. He had to brown bag it. His family is very prosperous. They are in the chips. Exercise 2. Rewrite the phrases in italics using the appropriate idiomatic expression. Now check your answers. He's trying to save money, so he's brown bagging it. She's on a diet. She does without ice cream. They have a lot of problems. I feel sorry for them. The bill came to $25, but I only had $20 with me. I was caught short. They have a beautiful home. They are in the chips. My car is being repaired. I have to get along without it for a while. I'm not making enough money. I'm going to have to tighten my belt. Money burns a hole in his pocket. Now we come to the fourth and last set of expressions in our lesson today. I'd like you to pay attention to the expressions in bold and of course how they are pronounced. I'm breaking my neck at 2 jobs so I don't fall behind in my bills. Maybe you'd better face up to the fact that you can't enjoy life to the hilt. I'll go over my budget again. Don't fly off the handle when my check bounces. I'm sure it will clear, but if you want, I'll give you some money to tide you over. I read again. I'm breaking my neck at 2 jobs so I don't fall behind in my bills. Maybe you'd better face up to the fact that you can't enjoy life to the hilt. I'll go over my budget again. Don't fly off the handle if my check bounces. I'm sure it will clear, but if you want, I'll give you some money to tide you over. Let's see what these expressions mean. Break one's neck. Try very hard. Fall behind. Not be able to keep up. Fail to maintain a schedule or rate of speed. Face up to. Accept something unpleasant or difficult. To the hilt. Completely. To the limit. Go over. Examine. Fly off the handle. Get angry. Bounce. Not be accepted because of insufficient funds in the bank. We say this of checks. When we say check bounces, it means it's not accepted. Clear, to go through. Meet the requirements. It's the opposite of bounce. Tide someone over. Help someone through a shortage, especially by giving them money. It's practice time now. Exercise 1. Complete the sentences with the correct idiomatic expression. Please pause the video so you can take your time to do it. Now check your answers. I didn't study my lesson tonight. I hope I don't fall behind. I didn't have enough money in the bank and my check bounced. I know your landlord is raising your rent and you're unhappy. Nevertheless, you must face up to your situation. I got so angry, I flew off the handle. I know you need some extra money. Here is $25 to tide you over. Please go over your English papers as we are having a test. I hope that big check cleared. I forgot to make a deposit today. He borrowed all his money on his house, his mortgage to the hilt. He studies very hard every night. He's breaking his neck to get into university. Exercise 2. Rewrite the phrases in italics using the appropriate idiomatic expression. Pause the video to do this exercise. Now let's see whether your answers were correct. I hope that check clears. It's too bad he flew off the handle. I'm spending too much money on groceries. I'd better go over my shopping list. Sometimes you need money to tide you over. He's losing his hair, but he doesn't want to face up to this unpleasant fact. Bob didn't have enough money in his checking account. His check bounced. He has used his credit card to the hilt. She has company coming for dinner and she's breaking her neck for that. I can't work as fast as my coworkers. I fall behind. Well, this is the end of our lesson today. I hope you found it useful. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to get our updates. Bye bye!